Hello, my name is Qian Tang, and today I'm going to talk about the representation and influence of Gothic animation in animation. My presentation will be divided into 3 parts, and I will analyze it with examples, so we can have a better understanding of the unique color charm of Gothic animation. First of all, I will talk about the background of my research on this topic. I was interested in Gothic animation because of the film Corpse Bride, so I studied it in depth. After the initial research, I found that Gothic animation has its own unique elements that influence the whole animation expression and intuitive tone, whether in terms of character setting, color, music, or scenes. Then, in the Gothic animated film, I mainly studied the expression and influence of Gothic colors in animation, which I am very interested in. Because of the increasing demand and requirements for animated film, the style of animation is no longer homogeneous, and each style has its own unique color system. Obviously, Gothic style animation tends to be dark and moody in terms of painting style. The direction of the use of color in the picture has a strong direction. Gothic animation generally use dark or cold blue and purple, so that the audience is maximized sensory simulation. And the film's entire depression dark tone in line we can see in the movie The Nightmare Before Christmas. The lights are dark, low color with the main character Jake. That black and white skeleton face for the whole film set the tone of terror. In the Gothic film, a variety of Gothic horror elements should be counted as the signature style of Tim Burton's film, so I continue to analyze the movie Corpse Bride from his production. In terms of color, the character setting in Zombie Bride basically follows the black and white gray tones, as well as gray-blue, gray-violet, such cold tones. In real life, characters, buildings, and scenes use cold tone to show the coldness of the human world, while the underground world applied a lot of red, yellow, and green. Whether from the characters or buildings, are warmer than the human world. The same example we can see in the film Caroline and the Secret Door. Caroline is also filled with stark colors differences between the two worlds, one gray and the other colorful, like a fairy tale world. The film also switches between bright and gray, allowing the imagined world, which is beautiful but actually full of spookiness, to begin to fall apart. But in traditional animation, the color design is more simple. Using some warm tones, the overall contrast is not strong. The whole film is in a very warm stage, no very strong contrast. For example, Up, the overall use of the mild color schemes, look gentle, beautiful, and full of hope. Gothic style films have always been filled with dark and drier colors. This low color will give people a sense of fear and unease, which is completely different from the traditional animation film, often appear happy, hope, and good in this positive atmosphere of animation. But Gothic animation has vivid structured color and can bring people a rich viewing experience. While feeling the horror and darkness, it can also experience the warmth, so it has a special artistic connection that is also different to surpass by other traditional animation. Finally, after studying the information, what I want to show in the presentation is the establishment of animation style is not unique. Color exists as an important means. Gothic animation causes a new style and practice of animation, which is a successful innovation, and it makes the animation style more diversified. Finally, I would like to say that as the time develops and people's understanding of animation continues to grow, the influence of Gothic animation on animation will be more meaningful. so it is still very important to study this subject. This brings us to the end of the whole presentation, and I hope that my presentation today has helped you in the area of Gothic animation colors.